line, and they salute you, the race fans, with the 4-wide salute. Get your phones out. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stand up and wish them Godspeed for the next 40 green flag laps of racing. The salute to you, the race fan. Over on the back chute. Let's hear ya. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to quit talking about it. It's time to get in the groove and turn these guys loose for 40 green flag laps. Basil Holmes atop the flag stand with the furled green flag in hand. Who you got? Who you think's going to win it? Is Joe B. Miller going to win it? We got Joe B. fans out there. How about Frank Flood? How about Jake DeLucia? How about Andrew Peters from the pole? Nathan Benson, Jake Andriotti, Chris Andrews lurking back there in the 5th row. Light is out in the corner. Here we go. Last night's feature, green-white checker completed in 6 minutes. Green flag is out the field. Thunder's into turn 1. They're 3 and 4 wide off the second corner. Up front, Andrew Peters works the bottom. Leads lap number 1. Nathan Benson trying to get around him on the top side. Jake Andretti to the inside. Look at it, 3 wide going into the corner and give the lead to Nathan Benson. Give the lead to Nathan Benson. Andriotti moves up to second. Here comes Frank Flood on the charge, trying to get around Andrew Peters. Joe B. Miller in the mix. Peters opens the door. Does Andrew Peters have a handling problem? He has opened the door and dropped back to the 4th spot. Frank Flood, a lane off the bottom, off the 4th corner.
Come on.
Look at Nathan Benson rocket off the second corner, and here comes Flood. Hard on the brakes going into 3. Looking for Andriotti to make a mistake. Dylan Cadis rolling the bottom, looking to get around Riley Goodnow, back for about the 6th, 7th position. And now here comes Andriotti on the charge. The top may be coming in. Andriotti to the top side of Benson. And we've got a car on the berm, and that'll bring under caution. Wow. The action, fast and furious. Fast and furious, 5 laps in the books. And oh my, Dason Persley, who had run so well this weekend, pulls to the infield and looks as if his night is going to be done. The 11 car on the berm, Tom Curran. Tom Curran came around turn 4, got sideways, and got hung up on the berm. They've got him off the berm now, waiting to see if he can refire the car and rejoin the tail end of the field. 5 laps in the books. 5 laps in the books. Connor Wade, a little bit of a surprise that Nathan Benson able to grab the lead away from Jake Andriotti. We've seen Frank Flood on the move, but what we've also seen is Benson working the bottom of the racetrack. Flood and Andriotti able to get up, catch up with him because the top is starting to come in.
Don't count out Andrew Peters. Still got faith in him. Sitting in that 4th spot, he's still that. Joe B. Miller's been quiet early in the first 5 laps of this one. Sitting in that 5th spot where he started. Joe B. potentially just waiting and seeing if the guys in front of him make a mistake, but expect Joe B. to be in the picture here soon.
5 laps in the books. We go back. Working lap 6 this time by. White out in the corner. Nathan Benson, your leader. Here goes Andriotti to the inside of Benson, looking for the opening there. Benson has moved to the top of the racetrack. Benson moved and took the groove that Andriotti was running, and Andriotti
Nice
goes around. I don't know if he stopped or not. He did stop. Oh, he did a 360. Okay. Andriotti did a 360 coming off the fourth corner. Andriotti and the Joe's Racing Products Lucas Oil number 7. And the rules state that if you do the 360, you go to the tail. They really don't want you doing the 360 for safety reasons. The driver that does the 360, the drivers behind him don't know where to go. So they would just as soon you stop, so you don't get the advantage by doing the 360 and not stopping. Connor Wade said Flood's about to get the lead. We'll see. 5 laps in the books. Working lap number 6. Benson has moved up a lane on the racetrack. And now, Connor Wade, we are going to see this racetrack start to widen out at the top side because everybody starts moving to the top, with the exception of one Joe B. Miller. Joe B. Miller continuing to roll the bottom, looking to get around Andrew Peters. He's side by side and give the third spot to Joe B. Up front, it is Frank Flood all over the rear nerf bar of Nathan Benson. Flood had to get hard on the binders going into turn 3 and now drops back 2-car lengths. But here he comes once again. And lap traffic will come into play. Lap traffic will come into play. Basil Holmes with a courtesy flag as Brian Carver goes to the inside and his night will be done. Basil Holmes with a courtesy flag. He shows it to the 88 machine of Garrett Halsey as Nathan Benson rockets around him, and Flood's got a little trouble. Flood had a little trouble getting around the 88 car. Andrew Peters has gotten back to third position. Joe B. Miller has gone to the top side. He rides in fourth. Fifth is Jake DeLucia, and now sixth is Dylan Cadis. Yeah, he's having a little trouble getting through traffic. Nathan Benson having some difficulty getting through the traffic. Gets around Sean Wicker. And Wicker jumps the cushion. A car almost into the fence. It was the 20 machine. He keeps going. We stay green. Kevin Bayer to the infield. Kevin Bayer heads to the infield. There goes your leader into turn 1. Frank Flood with the rear inboard brake. Glowing cherry red. Nathan Benson, and a courtesy flag being used again. Nathan Benson. "20 laps in the books, and Nathan Benson's continuing to try to get through the traffic. Moving up on Matt Carr, a half a straightaway lead over Frank Flood. 21 laps in the books. 21 laps in the books. Benson now around Carr. Flood trying to get around Tom Curran. Andrew Peters remains in the third position, with Chris Andrews now up to fourth. Chris Andrews is now up to fourth. Might need a caution to catch up, but Chris Andrews up to fourth and now looking for third. Chris Andrews now up to the third position as here comes Flood. Flood to the inside of Benson. Flood may have the lead as Benson jumped the cushion, and Flood's got the lead. We've got a new leader, and it's Frank Flood. No driver has ever won this race 2 times. Could Frank Flood be the first one? Chris Andrews is on a tear. We're going to turn it over to Connor Wade, bring him home.
Frank Flood trying to be the first man, and problems for the leader, Flood. Flood jumped the cushion off 2, and Nathan Benson retakes the lead. Benson, your new leader, can Flood get him back. Benson had some problems in traffic earlier, but leader Frank Flood jumps the cushion off turn 2 and surrenders the lead to Nathan Benson. Flood losing Benson now in traffic. Nathan Benson trying to make it 6 different winners of this event. Flood starting to gain. Chris Andrews is going to be a challenger. He's in third. Chris Andrews going to try to work the top side. We know he's good at that. Benson up high, Flood and Andrews seem to follow. We're going to have a 3-car battle for the win. And problems for Flood as he jumps the cushion. Flood jumps the cushion again, and Chris Andrews is in the second. Joby Miller now stalking Frank Flood for that position, and sparks flying out of Flood's car as he's definitely been on the binders. Problem right in front of the leader. Jake Andriotti does another 360, and Benson did not stop. The caution happened right in front of the leader. I do not believe Nathan Benson stopped. Chris Andrews was able to get by him and whack. 30 laps complete, 10 to go. 30 complete and 10 to go. And you can see sparks flying out of the 81 of Flood. He's been on the brake a lot. Nathan Benson is your race leader. Chris Andrews in the second position. Then there's going to be some lap cars in play as well. The 11X of Tom Curran will be in between second place running Chris Andrews and third running Frank Flood. I believe Flood, back to the last completed lap, is in third. Frank Flood will restart in the third position, but there will be a lap car separating him and second place running Chris Andrews. Ten to go in the 6th annual Engler Machine and Tool High Bank Sussel. Nathan Benson, Chris Andrews, Frank Flood, Joby Miller. Dylan Cadis, Andrew Peters, Jake Galusha, Trey Robb, Jake Agopian, Tanner Carrick, your unofficial running order. Scores working on getting the lineup correct. It is Sunday morning at 2:05 p.m. a.m. Central Time. We are out here at the 6th High Bank Sussel. Special hello and thank you to those still watching on Fast Forward Media. We told you you wouldn't want to miss this one. About to get good, and problems for Frank Flood. Frank Flood to the infield and out of the race. And for the second year in a row, Frank Flood, heartbreak at the end, takes him out of the High Bank Sussel. Top 3 restarting have never won this event. Chris Andrews in second, green flag back in the air. Nathan Benson, your leader, goes to the bottom in 1 and 2. Keep an eye out for Chris Andrews and Joby Miller. Here comes Chris Andrews on the cushion, but Benson holds him off. Nathan Benson looking very impressive early. Chris Andrews has looked impressive as well. Here comes Andrews. Miller jumps the cushion into 3. Chris Andrews around the outside, contact made. Here comes Joby Miller. Slid high that side. 3 cars battling for $10,000 as the laps wind down. Andrews to the inside. Benson holds him off. Contact, and the top 2 are taken out. Yellow comes out. Chris Andrews and Nathan Benson battling for 10,000 to win, battling for the win of the high bank tussle. Andrews maybe drove it in a bit too hard. And Andrews and Benson are going to have to go to the tail. Tough break for both drivers. Andrews had gone 10th to 2nd. Nathan Benson had led the majority of this race. And that will hand the lead over to the 51B of Joe B. Miller. Dylan Cadis will restart in the 2nd position. There will be Andrew Peters. The 11X of Tom Curran in between the top two. "32 laps complete, 32 complete, 8 more to go." Joby Miller, your race leader, now in the 51B. An unfortunate night for Nathan Benson. So good early. Looked like he was going to be able to possibly get it done. Chris Andrews trying to become the first guy to win the hustle after not making the A-main from the preliminary night. Jacob Gobian and Jeremy Camp, the only two other high bank tussle former winners in the field remaining. Off at turn 4. Will Cadis or Peters have anything for Joby Miller's the green flag waves? Oh, and problems on the start. Cars connected and problems for Miller. Joby Miller couldn't get going on the start, and Miller is out of the race. Miller couldn't get going. That collected Tom Curran and Dylan Cadis, and the lead goes to Andrew Peters. Your running order on the restart will be Andrew Peters. How about Jake Galusha in 2nd? 3rd, Trey Robb in the 12T. Jake Hagopian, the 2015 Hustle winner, correction, 2014 Hustle winner, sits in that 4th position, but with 8 to go, he's got a little work to do. The 21H of Dylan Cadis will be sent to the rear of the field as he was a part of the caution. Wow. Late race dramatics. Joby Miller out, Frank Flood out, Nathan Benson out, Chris Andrews at the tail, Andrew Peters, your new race leader. Peters started on the pole from Greentown, Indiana. The Lightning Wings PMP chassis. Keep an eye on Jake Galusha, Trey Robb, and Jake Agopian. Jordan Howell rounds out the top 5, I believe. Off at turn 4, 8 to go, and the high bank tussle in more green. Andrew Peters, your leader. He is in a start to pull away. Late race lead by Andrew Peters. That car is a lap car. Trey Robb gets by him. Jake Jacoby to shuffle back. 6 laps to go for Andrew Peters in the 94. Started on the pole. Here comes Jake Galusha. Jake's brother Frank Galusha won it last year. 5 laps to go. Jake Galusha, the 15X, challenging Andrew Peters. Off at turn 4. 4 to go. Peters up high. Galusha down low. Down the back stretch. Jake Galusha's brother Frank Galusha won it last year. 3 laps to go. Andrew Peters in the 94-year leader, and Galusha falls off a bit. 2 to go. Will Jake Galusha have anything for it? Peters down the back stretch. Needs to do it one more time. White flag is in the air. Andrew Peters started on the pole. Takes the lead with 8 to go. 6th different winner of the evening. Machine and Tool, tussle. Andrew Peters wins it. Wow. Andrew Peters takes the lead and collects $10,000. Jake Galusha comes home in second. The 12T of Trey Robb comes home in third. Let's send it down to Jay Harton for the call of victory lane.